Join Kids Hat family.
Tia, I didn't score good marks in the finals this time. It's okay, Tofu. Ups and downs are a part of life. You can try and do better next time. Come on, let's have some food. I'm not hungry. Tofu, come on, have some food. I've cooked yummy pasta for you. I'm fine, Tia. I don't feel like eating anything. Okay, no problem. Do you want to listen to a little story about adversity? But what does adversity mean? Adversity means a difficult situation. Okay, I got it. Tell me the story, please. When adversity knocks. Once upon a time, there lived a little girl named Lexi. She once failed an exam and was very stressed out with the situation. So she went to her father and told him everything that she was feeling. Father, I failed my exam. I feel so useless. I couldn't even pass a simple test. I am such a loser.
It's okay, my child. It's life. Come on, let me show you something.
And so, her father took Lexi to the kitchen. He took 3 vessels with boiling water. He asked Lexi to put an egg, a potato, and some tea leaves in different vessels. She did as her father had asked. But why are we doing this, Father?
You will see in a while, dear. Let's wait. Keep an eye on the vessels for about 10 to 15 minutes as the contents boil.
Okay, as you say. Lexi waited for about 10 to 15 minutes for the contents in the vessels to boil. After a while, her father asked Lexi to peel the egg, the potato, and to strain the tea leaves. So Lexi took out the contents and started doing as her father advised her to do. Father, are you trying to explain me something? I feel so confused doing all this.
Yes, Lexi. What I'm trying to explain here is that all the 3 items were put in the same situation. That is, boiling water. But you see how different items responded differently? The egg was soft, but now it's hard. The potato was hard, but now it's soft. The tea leaves changed the color and taste of the water itself. We all are like one of these items. When adversity calls, we respond in the same manner as these items have. Now you decide, are you an egg, a potato, or tea leaves?
I get it now. Thank you for making me understand, Father. Wow, Tia. I loved how Lexi's father explained her the situation. Yes, Tofu, it depends upon us how we decide to respond to a difficult situation. We must never ever give up. The underwater thrill. Tia, come. Have a look. What is this? This toy looks unique. That's a submarine, Tofu. A submarine? Yes, Tofu. It's a type of ship, but it can travel underwater as well as on the surface of water. Really? A ship that can travel underwater? Yes, Tofu. Do you want to buy it? I would love to. Thank you so much, Tia. I still can't believe, Tia. A ship that can travel underwater? How amazing that would be!
Yes, Tofu, experiencing underwater life with that silence. Ah, what a peaceful scenario.
Vroom, vroom, mind your way, Mr. Shark. I'm coming to get you.
Come on, Tofu, let's have lunch.
Tia, can I ride a real submarine?
I know someone who can help us get a ride, but are you sure you're ready for it?
Tia, I am 100% sure. Please, can we go? Please?
Okay. I have a friend who's studying marine science. Maybe she can help.
What is marine science?
It is a scientific study of the ocean.
Whoa, that sounds interesting. Can you talk to your friend? Maybe she can help us get inside a submarine?
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Captain, we have good news.
We are going, aren't we?
Yes, we are going tomorrow morning. Be up by 7 a.m.
Thank you, Tia. You are the best.
Hi guys, so are you all ready?
Yes, Kim. Let's go.
Awesome. Welcome on board. Wow, this is enormous, isn't it, Tofu?
I am loving this.
Come on, take your seats. We're about to start.
How does this work?
In order to travel down, the tank takes in water till it's full. The water weighs it down, and hence we are able to sink to the bottom of the ocean bed. Once it's underwater, the propeller makes it move. The hydroplanes are used to steer it up and down. The rudder steers the submarine to the left or right. There are computers installed to navigate. There is a periscope at the top of the submarine that can help us see above the surface. But when it's underwater, it depends upon the sonar sound. It sends out a signal that bounces back to help us know what's there around.
Can we please go up? I'm scared. It's so silent and dark here.
Tofu, take a deep breath and look around. It's so beautiful.
Wow, this actually is so peaceful. What is this?
It's a coral reef. It's like a little home for the fish.
That's beautiful. Oh, look. Isn't that a jellyfish?
Yes, that's a jellyfish. Do you know it glows in the dark?
This is so beautiful. Oh, I see an octopus.
And look, that's a shark.
It's so scary.
It's okay, Tofu. We are safe inside. Look at those tiny fish. These are clownfish.
Oh, look there.
That's a zebrafish.
Look, a fish with a horn.
That's a swordfish.
Wow, these are so beautiful.
Definitely they are. Now it's time to go up, shall we?
Yes, let's go. But how do we go up? Aren't the tanks filled with water?
The tanks push the water out and we rise back to the surface. And here we are.
Ah, the sun.
Here we are. So, how was your underwater experience, Tofu?
I loved it. I can go 100 times more.
Sure, definitely we can go. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure. I hope to see you again soon.
It was so cool, Tia.
I'm glad you loved it, Tofu, and you got to learn so much.
Thank you for this amazing day. Yes, I learned so much today. I am thinking of making something.
Really? What is it?
I will draw a submarine and label its parts so that I remember. I will show it to my teacher and friends. They will be so happy.
That's a great idea, Tofu.
Here's the good old submarine. Isn't it amazing how this huge machine works? Tia, I can't reach that book. Can you please help me? Oh no! Ouch!
Haha. Oh, Tofu, I am so sorry.
It's okay. What is this book about, Tia?
It's about the 7 continents.
But what are continents?
Well, continents are solid areas of massive land masses. The Earth has 7 such continents, from largest to smallest in size. Starting from Asia, being the largest continent, then comes Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and the smallest being Australia.
Oh wow! Tell me more about this, Tia.
The 7 continents. Let's start with Asia. It's the largest and the most populous continent. Asia has more than 4 billion people residing. The Asian continent is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean.
That's huge, isn't it?
Can you guess the number of countries present in Asia?
12?
No. Asia consists of 48 countries. Can you believe that?
Whoa, that's awesome. And what are those?
That's the Himalayas. They are the world's highest mountain peaks.
Wow, since Asia has such a large population, there must be various languages being spoken.
Yes, Tofu, there are around hundreds of languages being spoken.
And Tia, I read somewhere that India has 30 official languages.
That's right, Tofu. You're pretty smart.
Oh, thanks, Tia. What about the next continent?
It's Africa, the second largest and the second most populous continent. It has around 54 countries. The African continent is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, the Mediterranean Sea, and the Red Sea. Can you name the largest country in Africa?
No, Tia. Can you please tell me?
The largest country in Africa is Algeria. And you know what? Africa has the longest river in the world. It's the River Nile. The African continent also consists of the largest hot desert. It's the Sahara Desert in northern Africa.
Wow! Africans must be proud of having the longest river and the largest hot desert in the country.
Yes, Tofu. Next comes North America, the third largest continent in the world. North America has 23 countries and is surrounded by the Pacific, the Atlantic, and the Arctic Ocean.
Isn't USA in North America?
Yes, Tofu. USA is the richest country and Mexico is the most populous. Next comes South America. It is bordered by the Pacific Ocean to the west and the Atlantic Ocean to the east. South America has 12 countries.
Wow! What is the next continent, Tia?
Next comes Antarctica. It is a continent covered with ice and is bordered by the Southern Ocean. It is the least populated continent and has a windy and a dry weather. There aren't any permanent residents on this island.
Amazing! I watched a cartoon that showed penguins living in Antarctica. Is it true?
Yes, Tofu.
Antarctica is a home to many species of penguins. They survive on ice. Next comes the European continent. It is the world's third most populous continent with 50 countries. Russia being the largest country in Europe and the Vatican City being the smallest country in the world. Wow! 50 countries! Yes, Tofu. Europe has 50 countries. And finally, the smallest continent is Australia. The main cities in Australia are Melbourne, Sydney, Darwin, Brisbane, and Canberra. Aren't kangaroos found in Australia? That's right, Tofu. Kangaroos and koalas are the most well-known Australian animals. And that's a wrap with all the information that I've given you today. We just covered the 7 continents of the world. Thank you for all the information, Tia. I absolutely enjoyed it.
For your favorite rhymes, stories, and more, join Kids Hat family. Subscribe here.